ball stolen by Messerschmidt. 2-on-1. There it is. Messerschmidt is just ripping Barnesville by himself. Great steals and fast breaks, and Dilworth has really grabbed the hold of the reins in this ball game. Pender from the corner. Underneath, Plath, he got it. That is the first offensive play that Barnesville has been successful in getting to Plath. They got a man open down here now. Rocky Messerschmidt, that's Glenn's brother. Now Palmer, Dilworth has it, almost thrown away, stolen. Here comes Barnesville now, they got a man open. Bernier, layup, beautiful! Oh man, big time. Right, it sure was. He had a half a step on his defensive man, it was a perfect pass. And the layup was beautiful, 29-28 in favor of Dilworth now. Fogel, his shot, good! The joint is jumping. Fogel has 12 points. That's the old UCLA bank. That's what John Wooden teaches. Go to the board when you're in close. Off the glass, 31-28. Minute and a half to go in a quarter. Barnesville with the ball trailing. Nozzle, his shot, up. No good. Fouled by Messerschmidt. Messerschmidt gets his second personal. Isn't this fun on a Saturday afternoon? Well, and you're getting paid too, Doug. Right, it's fun for us, but it isn't much fun for those guys sitting on the bench. No, the coaches are working overtime now. Tremendous amount of pressure, you know, with Barnesville with a 13-0 record. That puts pressure on you. But these ball clubs are now playing for a tie for the conference lead and probably the conference championship. It's a big game. Danny Nozzle at the line, but free throw is good. Nozzle gets his 5th point. It's 31-29. Oh! Plath, he got it! Plath rebounds, and it's, would you believe, 31-30. Messerschmidt from the corner. Oh, he got it! That's Rock Messerschmidt. It's 33-31, and I'll tell you what, the percentages in shooting are really fantastic here. Just great. That was a nice soft shot by Messerschmidt, and Plath, I don't know if he's missed a field goal attempt. He hasn't had very many, but everything he's put up there has gone in. He's a junior, too. Barnesville with the ball now, going for one shot. They can tie it here at halftime. Oh, they threw it away. Here's Palmer now. Palmer to Haskins. Haskins underneath. Good! Randy Haskins scores for the Dilworths. It's 35-31, 4-point lead for Dilworth. Barnesville with the ball. Bernier, 28 seconds to go. Solom, first shot, too much. Rebound, Fogel, man open, Haskins, layup, good! If Dilworth will take that look down the floor every time they get the ball, it's going to be awful good for them. It's paid off several times already. Barnesville shot at the buzzer. 3 seconds to go. Too late. Wow, Nozzle scores. How about that, sports fans? What a wild, wild first half. Score here, 37-33, and we'll be back in a minute. That everybody who's watched this ball game has to be terribly impressed with a young Fogel. Dave Fogel for Dilworth. He's really been, he came out there and kind of took over. Yeah, I suppose that if you were going to point to a thing that was the big difference in the ball game, I think it would be Fogel's performance, because we know that Messerschmidt is, you know, he's a good basketball player, and you don't hear that much about Fogel on the Dilworth Ball Club, and with the half that he had, I'm sure that was a big factor. Say, sir, how happy we are having you here, and we're watching this game, and this team of yours is really coming on.
Yes, it is. I think we're really hitting our peak right now.
You do?
Yep.
How long you been at Dilworth?
Since '65.
And where were you before that?
Lake Benton.
Pardon?
Lake Benton.
Oh, yeah.
Down south there.
How many students do you have in the Dilworth school, sir?
About 700.
In the top 4? How many?
No.
That's the whole thing. On the top 4, how many do you have?
Oh, about 330.
Huh?
330.
330. Well, I tell you what. I was over. Look that way, sir. You're right on the camera there. Attaboy.
We looked at your facilities the other day, and I was in your physical education department, and everything was going. You had a lot of action going, and it was very exciting to see those young people enjoying themselves in your school.
Real good. I'm glad you were out there.
Yeah, and I'm also delighted that we could get this game on television. You got a fine basketball team, good coach.
Good coach.
And you're playing a tough opponent this afternoon.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
What do you think is going to happen in the second half?
I don't know. I think we'll come.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Thorson.
You bet.
So nice to have you with us. R.B. Thorson, who is the superintendent of schools in Dilworth, and he is really a pretty excited guy right now, 37-33. We'll be back in a minute. Dilworth Locomotives leading Barnesville here, 37-33. Little Colin Solom saved the two.
Right. I think that Barnesville was a little disoriented there. I don't think they knew which way they were going because they paused and just let Messerschmidt start driving for the basket to begin with.
Amen. Well, Messerschmidt is at the line. He got it. He has 14 points. After a slow start, he has really gathered momentum. He has 13, Fogel has 12. How about 15 for Len Messerschmidt? 6-point lead for Dilworth. Barnesville. Bernier. Solom. Bernier. Now, Solom takes it, and Messerschmidt comes up with a rebound, and there's Palmer for the layup. Boy, some move.
Yes, very nice touch. Now let's see what they're doing here with Plath. I notice they're moving him around more. They've got to get him open and get the ball to him down here.
There he is, and his shot is good. Now 15 for Plath.
I think that getting the ball to him is 90% of the job because once he gets it, he's deadly.
Yeah, a great shot. Fogel brings it down, double team, walked with the ball. And Barnesville gave him the old half-court trap there.
Right. I'm glad you spotted that one, Jim.
Not bad for me, huh? 25 years in the business, I finally learned it. All right, this is Bernier. Stolen. Palmer. Oh, what a stop by Solom. But he also got a foul.
You can't have eyes in the back of your head, but if Palmer had just stopped, that guy would have been flying past him 20 feet and he'd had a dead layup.
Colin Solom has 3 fouls for the Barnesville Trojans, and they need him in there. 6-point lead for Dilworth. Palmer's free throw's good. Craig Palmer makes it 42-35. 43-35. 8 points for Dilworth on the lead. 6:53 to go in the third quarter. Barnesville. Solom. Bernier. It is no good. Rebound taken up by Haskins. Dilworth brings it down. Palmer, shot. Rebound, Messerschmidt. Foul on Pender. His second. It looks to me like Dilworth is just out hustling him right now.
I think that's true, Jim. I think we're getting a timeout. We'll talk about it later.
Timeout. Barnesville score. Dilworth 43, Barnesville 35.
Again, that it's not just hustle. It's alertness and taking advantage of those people down the floor, and then still that sticky defense that clogs up the middle and is not giving Barnesville the good shots right now.
Messerschmidt misses from the foul line. This one, he missed 2. And Barnesville gets the ball. Messerschmidt has had a tough time from the line. Boy, Palmer and Solom have really had themselves a battle. Nozzle. Pender feeds off Bernier off the glass. Nice play. 43-37. And again, the press put on by the Barnesville Trojans. The Dilworth Locomotives. Palmer brings it down. His shot. Oh, in and out. Rebound, Barnesville. And Bernier slows it up. That was a little forcing, I think, on the part of Palmer.
Surprised everybody, so much so that he didn't have any of his own teammates back on the offensive board. They didn't know he was going to shoot.
Tell you what, Bernier from 18 feet, way short. Plath underneath, didn't get it. Too bad.
They're thinking about him, though. They're thinking about getting that ball into him, and that's what they're going to have to do if they're going to be successful.
Messerschmidt just put that one up. 45-37 in favor of Dilworth. 8-point lead. Dilworth over Barnesville. Bernier. Nozzle. Didn't get it. Plath rebounds. His shot. No good. Messerschmidt clears it off. Haskins. Fogel. And the Locomotives go to work. Plath has it. Barnesville steals it. 45-37. Dilworth leading Barnesville in a big Western Minnesota high school battle. Underneath, Pender. Bernier. Got it. How about Nozzle got that one? Nozzle. 45-39. 6-point lead for Dilworth.
Awful nice piece of ball handling there.
Nice piece of ball handling there, too, as Palmer brings it down to Haskins. Dilworth in green. Christus. Oh, my. Pender gets his third.
You know, Dilworth is being successful by driving aggressive, hard play on the fast break, but they have to kind of tone it down a little bit when they get in the half court. Now, I was thinking when they came across the line with the ball that time. Patience, because if they use a little patience, they can get good shots, as they did by working it in here.
Haskins' free throw's no good. Haskins again from the line. 6-point lead for the Locomotives. Didn't get that one either. And Plath gets it for Barnesville.
If Dilworth had been hitting their free throws, they'd be way out of this ballgame, wouldn't they?
Yep. Pender. Bad pass. And here's Palmer now. His shot. Way off the rebound. No good. Tap is good. Messerschmidt. And as he fired up.
Yep, strong offensive board play by Dilworth.
Nozzle. Pender. Good fake. Oh! Bernier with excellent rebound. Didn't get it. Palmer. Didn't get it. Rebound, Fogel. We come the other way now. 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Barnesville trying to get back into this ball game. Here's Plath underneath. Basket counts, and he was fouled. Good call. 35 got the foul. That's Randy Christus.
Excellent call and excellent strategy on Barnesville's part on getting that ball down to the baseline to Plath.
47-41 now in favor of Dilworth, and big Larry Plath at the line, completing a 3-point play here. He'll get one shot. Here's a free throw. It's good. And here's the timeout on the floor. So it's 47-42 in favor of Dilworth over Barnesville, and we'll be right back. Having a ball. 47-42. Dilworth's Palmer brings the ball down now. Christus, by the way, just picked up his 4th personal foul for Dilworth. Here's Messerschmidt. This is Lynn. Pender's on him. Good move. Turn shot way wide. Rebound, Plath. Bad shot by Messerschmidt.
Right, they need a little better shot selection, and I said the word is patience, and just take it easy. They got their upset all ready to work if they just take it a little easy.
Pender. Intercepted. And it's picked up again by Barnesville. 47-42. Third quarter almost over. Here's Pender from the corner. Bad. Nope. Looked like it was short, and they hit the rim and almost got away with it. Here's Haskins. His shot. Good. There's a big 2 points for Dilworth. They lead by 7 again. 49-42. 2:23 to go in the third quarter. Barnesville in white. This is Bernier. Solom. Stolen by Dilworth. Here's Palmer now. Fast break. Good!
And you ought to credit half that basket to Fogel. He has done a good job of getting that ball out on that fast break.
Boy, they're really running. Barnesville trying to get back into the ball game. Here's Bernier. His shot. Good. 51-44. Palmer. Oh, he's playing basketball today. And Barnesville comes off with the ball after the glass was cracked a little bit on some of those.
I thought they maybe should have let a little air out of that ball if he's going to shoot it like that.
44-51. Oh, beautiful pass. Nozzle scores. 51-46. Foul on Barnesville.
Bernier. He faked that shot so well the net moved.
Mark Askegaard comes in. Out goes Nozzle. Askegaard, number 34, in for Barnesville. 1:06 to go in the third quarter. 51-46. Dilworth leading by 5. Craig Palmer at the line. Rebound on Askegaard. And the foul.
Crucial to Dilworth that they start to drop these free throws. That's going to be very important from now on till the end of the ball game.
Well, I haven't kept them all, but I see they've missed 2, 3, 5, 6 of them anyway that I have. I didn't count. There's 8. There's 2.
And one like the last one that Palmer missed, which was the front end of a 1-and-1. That really hurts.
51-46. He got that one. So Chris's gets 1 for 2 in the line. It's 52-46 with 56 seconds to go in the quarter. Solom right in the middle. And Palmer got him on the arm.
And as so often happens, Palmer's teammate had a clean block, and the play would have been all over with. Dilworth would have had the ball.
That's 3 fouls on Palmer, by the way, and he has been one of the real stars here. Traveling. Bernier walked with it.
3 seconds in the lane, Jim. I thought they called traveling too, and I was disappointed because I thought it was a good move. He didn't travel, but it was 3 seconds in the lane.
I got you. 46 seconds to go, and the zone press effective for the moment. For Dilworth clears it down, though. That time Palmer stopped, and he caught Solom.
The thing that makes Dilworth good is their hustle and their reckless abandon with which they play the game. But, gee, I would like to see them stall down and take the last shot here. But if that isn't your style, there isn't any point in trying to do it.
Tough break for Barnesville now. Solom, their quarterback out there, has his 4th foul. He goes out, and Jeff Ferris comes in. Palmer's free throw. No good. Pender rebounds. So Barnesville gets it with 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Askegaard. Bernier. Askegaard. Pender. Foul on Palmer. That's 4 on him.
Right, I was just going to say, he's got to be hurting a little bit. Of course, he's been doing an awful lot of hustling down there, and you pick up fouls that way. I don't think we're going to see Solom out of here very long. They won't keep him out. I think probably get him right in after the quarter starts again.
Hey, look at that number 21. His name is Veriano. Sophomore. And he is in the ball game in a big pressure game. That's a coach's son. Plath from 12. Good! Big bucket. Boy, he's got a nice touch, huh?
Great touch. Now we'll see another bucket here. Could really hurt. Dilworth needs one.
3 seconds. Foul by Pender. That's 4 on him. Oh, we're getting into the foul situation.
We may get to see all the subs before this game's over, Jim.
You may have to suit up.
Well, we probably could arrange that for about 30 seconds.
Nozzle comes back in, and Pender goes out. Nozzle only has 1 foul.
I couldn't get from end to end, Jim, but I'll tell you what I could do. I could shoot free throws for Dilworth.
2 shots. Oh, he got that one. Haskins gets his 7th point, and that was a big point for the Locomotives. Oh, he got them both. So, at the buzzer, the score, third quarter, 54-48 in favor of Barnesville. Now this message.
Looking for a Solom and Palmer and who's the Chris's?
2 for Dilworth and 1 for good hustle there. Oh boy, big foul there on Messerschmidt. That's his third.
Right, and it certainly was a foul. He didn't mean to do it, but he fell right on the guy, and I don't see how you could expect him to pass that one over.
Good call. And now Barnesville has the ball. They're on the attack. They trail by 6, fourth quarter. Nozzle. Bernier, way short. We'll have a jump. Well, the pressure's really on now, huh?
Right, and I'll jump out there on the limb a little bit and say, Jim, I think that this ball game's going to get closer rather than more one-sided because I like Barnesville's poise.
Okay, Doug. Dilworth has possession now. Fogel shot. Nice rebound by Chris's. Oh, tough break. Here we come the other way now. Barnesville with the ball. Bernier. Askegaard. Plath. Oh, he takes a bad shot. And that hurt him. Haskins now, 3-on-1. Boy, they're running and gunning. Dane Campbell is the fellow who ran that one up the board. And he ran her up there. All right. Barnesville with it. Nozzle. They're all over that Plath. Bernier going to take the shot. Dilworth gets the ball. Barnesville can't hit from the outside. They can't get it to Plath. They're going to be in trouble. 54-48. And you're right, Solom's coming back in the game. Here's Campbell.
Just excellent. Now, Dilworth is doing just what they need to do. Now they're starting to look for that good shot. They don't want to slow it down too much, but just a little bit more time than they've been taking. And
there it is.
That didn't hurt them too bad. You know, they kept the ball for a while, let that clock run.
Now Barnesville's got it. Plath. Nozzle. Foul underneath. Campbell got him. I think Paul saw you. No. Maybe not. 6 minutes to go, 54-48. And taking the foul now. Boy, that takes a little class putting that ball in there. That's Nozzle. Fourth quarter. He has 12 points, 13 points. Nozzle scores. So it's 54-50. Dilworth almost lost it. 4-point lead for the Locomotives. Haskins from the corner. Rebound, Barnesville. Haskins took it from the line, not the corner. I'm getting a little excited here. Bernier. Pender behind the screen. His shot. It's good. Barnesville down by 2.
I was just going to say, our basket here is going to make it sticky.
5:25 to go in the game. And a foul is called on Bernier. And that wasn't a kind of foul, I think, that his coach wanted him to take.
No, definitely not. That was a bad mistake to make at that point.
Would you please get down in the bleachers?
54-52. Craig Palmer's free throw. Right up there. Palmer has 4, 2, 6, 8, 10, 11 points. He got another one. So 56 to 52, and just when it looked like Barnesville was going to overtake him, Locomotive showed some poise, and they stole the ball. And there's Palmer. No, he palmed the ball, walked with it.
Right, just couldn't quite get control of it. It was a violation and a turnover.
A tough one for him, too, because he had it going good, but he couldn't just, as you say, control himself. 56-52. Barnesville with the ball, Dilworth leading. Great ball game here this afternoon. There's Nozzle, didn't get it. Messerschmidt rebounds, they got 2-on-1. There's Haskins, good! Beautiful play.
That was tremendous execution of the fast break. Perfect timing on the part of Palmer on the pass.
Ball stolen again by Dilworth. Messerschmidt, turn shot. Foul, Bernier.
That was a tough call. John Veriano didn't like it, and it's kind of an either way deal. It could have gone, and I think that Paul, as he saw it, made the call that he thought was correct.
Well, I got the wrong one too. He pointed, I thought, at Bernier, who was down on the floor, but it went to the other one.
No, it was Messerschmidt at the foul.
Well, that's his fourth. And Bernier got it anyway. Bernier tried to stop Fogel. We're going to take a timeout here with 4:38 to go in the ball game. Dilworth 58, Barnesville 52.
Serve you best, and all types of loans. That teller window is open from 8 to 5:30 daily. 30-month times certificates at the Clay County Bank pay up to 6.5% interest. It's the bank that's small enough to know and large enough to serve you.
Right after this ball game, South High hosting a North High wrestling match against Minot, and South beat Minot before the game, and they got a junior high tournament over in the north side of town. Free throws no good. Rebound, here comes Barnesville. That's Jeff Ferris, number 20. Ferris, Solem gonna pop one. He hadn't had one all day. Dilworth controls it. Messerschmidt tough on the boards. Haskins. 4:14 to go in the game. 58-52. Here's Palmer, his shot. There it is. 14 for Palmer, 60 to 52, and Dilworth looking better all the time now. 3:58 to go. Barnesville trying to catch up. Ferris, Nozzle. Pender, hook shot, good. Oh. 60-54, 3:43 to go. Dilworth can't afford to get careless here. Palmer controlling it out near the middle line. Messerschmidt. That's Messerschmidt, excuse me. Fogel. Ball stolen. Barnesville, good work. Nozzle, Ferris.
You know, when you're 13-0, you don't give up that first loss easily. Barnesville will scrap right to the end.
Barnesville will retain possession. 3:10 to go in the game, 60 to 54. Solem inbounds. Pender got too far underneath, and Fogel got the rebound. Dilworth has the ball. Palmer, nice pass. Foul on Messerschmidt. That may be all. Messerschmidt, I think, fouls out of the ball game. Timeout, Dilworth. 2:51 to go in the game. 60 to 54. Dilworth leading Barnesville. He hurt him, but Messerschmidt has fouled out of the ball game. His brother's in there now. And Dilworth going to try and hang on to the ball. Good move, I think, on the part of Variano. John Variano, coaching Dilworth a long time. Whoa, a foul on Jeff Ferris, his first. I think Coach Variano's gone into some smart thinking here.
Right, and now they've got to hit the free throws. That's the whole thing. If you're going to play that control game, they're going to foul you. You've got to be able to hit those free throws. If they miss them, we're going to see Barnesville right back in it. Chris's missed it. That's the second one he's missed. Got that one, big one. 7-point lead for Dilworth with 2:27 to go in the game. Barnesville's Ferris. Pender. Here's Nozzle all alone. 61-55. Dilworth with the ball, leading. 2 minutes to go in the game. Foul on Ferris. Foul on Ferris. Okay. 61-56. 4-point lead for Dilworth, and Ferris fouls Haskins, who's at the line with 10 points. Wow. 62-56. Got them both. Crucial free throws for Dilworth. Yeah, he used all the rim on both of them, but they're in there. There's 2 points on the board anyway.
63-56. We'll have a long interview with Blackie, I hope. Jump shot is no good. Pender, his turn shot. Good. Barnesville isn't down yet. Timeout. 1:46 to go in the game, and it's 63-58, and we'll be right back. Official Deluxe. Look at him. Huh? Isn't he beautiful?
Think he's nervous out there?
Yeah, he's really nervous. Super guy, I'll tell you, and one of the best officials and best guys I know in this game.
Right. If I didn't think he was a good official, I wouldn't say so, but he is an awful close personal friend of mine, too.
Pretty good bridge player, too, isn't he, eh?
An awful big guy to be messing around with.
Don't fool around. All right, let's see what Dilworth does here under the extreme pressure. They got it across very nicely. Palmer with 4 fouls is in there. We got 1:37 to go in the game. 5-point lead for Dilworth. Messerschmidt. Fogel got it. And playing keep away, folks. 1:25 to go. Watch the clock. Dilworth. Foul on Solom. And the Barnesville people don't like it.
Perfect call. There was no question about it. He just, he had his knee out there. He didn't have position.
When you don't have position in this game for you younger fellas, you're a dead, gone goose.
Yeah, and it hurt. That was Solom's 4th foul. I mean 5th foul. I'm sure they feel bad about it, but there it is.
And Palmer, who has been an outstanding performer today for Dilworth, he's playing with 4 fouls. Gets both foul throws. Boy, that's free throw shooting when they had to have it.
Right, and they weren't making them early, and then all of a sudden when it was tough, I think they only missed 1 in the clutch.
1:16 to go. Barnesville got to put the ball up. Dilworth gets it. They lead 65-58 in a wild battle here this afternoon. Paul Trevick wants timeout, but he can't get it. And there is a whistle. Foul on Platt, his second. Timeout, Barnesville. 1:06 to go in the game. Dilworth 65, Barnesville 58. Randy Haskins. Everybody scored. We have a jump ball for both teams in the starting lineups anyway. At 1:05 to go in the game. Barnesville's Plath gets the ball. Here comes Ferris down the left side. Bernier pops one from 25. Didn't get it. He rebounds his own shot. Feeds underneath to Plath. He scores.
Dilworth's just going to give away the baskets now. That doesn't mean anything. They let him have the easy baskets just so they don't commit fouls.
We got another timeout with 48 seconds to go. 65-60. Dilworth leading Barnesville. 8-74. There's the score. 65-60 in what has been a wild afternoon. Right after this, Golden Gloves boxing highlights. And then the NBA tomorrow. We got a man wide open down there, and Barnesville gets the ball.
Dave, you know, at this stage of the ball game, you still got to look down the floor, just like we were talking about earlier. You had a man wide open.
Yeah. All right, let's see what Barnesville does, though. They got to pull one in the bucket. They got to put the ball in the air. No fooling around. Bernier, Bender, and clock will stop with 36 seconds to go.
And Dilworth must avoid fouling at all costs.
Right.
See, you can't allow the ball club to score while the clock is stopped.
Here's Plath, and he was fouled by Palmer, who's all done. What a great game he played.
Right, he had a fantastic basketball game, worked hard bringing the ball up against the press, was effective on the fast break, stole the ball, just an awful fine effort.
16 points for Craig Palmer. Messerschmidt fouled out for Dilworth with 19. Solom fouled out for Barnesville with 4. And Doug, I don't know how much time we'd have to talk to the winning coach, but it isn't going to be very long. Plath makes a free throw. 65-61 with 34 seconds to go. Dilworth leading Barnesville. Barnesville's Plath at the line. He got that one too. 65-62, 3 points separate these two teams. With 30 seconds to go, they got a man open. They got 2 men open. Haskins, he's fouled and scores.
You know, Haskins had a pretty hard foul from Plath a little while ago, and he was a little bit, he had his jaw clenched a little bit, and we almost had a little fisticuffs there.
The bucket did count, and that'll lock it up.
Right, the boxing earlier than you were anticipating.
Yeah, we don't start that for about 5 minutes. 4 minutes.
I'll go down and see if I can get a word with Blackie as he's headed for the celebration.
All right. Oh, big one for Haskins. I tell you, in the clutch, he's been great in that fourth quarter. Randy Haskins. 20 seconds ago, Barnesville just threw it away. The winning streak is coming to an end for the Barnesville Trojans. And some of the less hardy are beginning to get out of here. 19 seconds. There it is, Messerschmidt. No basket. Foul. So Rock Messerschmidt at the line with 18 seconds to go. Want to thank our staff here, Wally Morgan, Chuck Paulson, Glenn Peterson. Free throw, no good. We have a jump ball with 16 seconds to go. Brian Donahue and Brian Nelson on the cameras. Kent Lean on the special effects. Mike Ferris, who again has done a great job directing. Barnesville has it with 15 seconds to go, trailing by 6. 10 seconds, 9. Bernier shoots. Good. Bernier scores. The game is over. Dilworth, 68. Barnesville, 64. We'll be back in a minute to wrap it up.
When you step into a fine new sport...
Perfect setup. Blackie? We're waiting for Doug Kalman to find Blackie Variano. Where's Big John? There he is.
Okay, we got a happy man here, Blackie. Congratulations on engineering, I guess, well, we'd have to call it a little bit of an upset, wouldn't we?
Oh, I don't know. I thought the game should be pretty even.
Yeah, well, it was an even ball game. Thought you had a great defensive job on Plath.
I thought we made hard work out of the ball game, really. We left so many free throws laying at the line there that could have put us way out in front early in the game.
Yeah, early, but late when you need the free throws, they went in.
Yeah, a couple of them went in at the right time.
Yeah. Okay, well, now you've got what left in the regular season?
We have Frazee and Pelican Rapids and Audubon. Well, you got a good ball club. I thought you got great effort out of Messerschmidt, Palmer, Fogel. Fogel did a great job for you today. Well, at one time I had a couple of sophomores out there. I didn't know how we were going to make out with those kids. Yeah. Well, it made out good, and good luck to you, Blackie. It was a great show for us on TV.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, now back up to Jim.
Thank you, Doug. Good job. Well, this is probably one of the wildest afternoons we've had in a long time. We hope you enjoyed it. 64-68. Leading scorer was Len Messerschmidt with 19. Palmer had 16 for Dilworth. Larry Plath had 13, and 6 is 19, 21, 23 points. He was the leading scorer for his team, leading scorer for the entire ball game. Mike Pender played well. Both teams played well, but it was Dilworth's time of the hour. They were the team. They stopped the streak of Barnesville, and they were not to be denied. Played a great ball game. Next week, hockey. St. Cloud State against Concordia from the Coliseum. And then 2 weeks from today, right here in the same ballpark, Fargo North against Fargo South, and that will be wild. For Doug Cowman, this is Jim Adelson. Final score, 68-64. The Dilworth Locomotives beating Barnesville's Trojans from Fargo South. Good afternoon. Stay tuned for Golden Gloves Boxing.